Hello and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm Carter.
And I'm Jacob.
And welcome to our podcast. We argue about things here on this podcast.
Yes.
And we try to argue about the most popular things. You know, when something comes up in the world,
of course,
and people are arguing about it, people start taking sides. We
also
want to be the first to take sides.
Take sides.
No, we want to be the first to resolve the issue, or at least
that's what.
Try. You know.
Yeah, at least attempt to have some sort of understanding. Right. I'd like to apologize in advance if I sound a little breathy or something. My allergies are kind of bad today, so my nose is a little stuffed up.
No joke. I was planning to say that exact thing.
Really?
Because I too have been blowing my nose all day.
Yeah. So if we sound bad, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, it's curse you allergies. Anyway, we're doing an episode about two video games. Now, if you're not a video game watcher,
still watch.
Yeah, still listen.
Is that what you're going to say?
If you're not a video game watcher, I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
If you're not a video game player, I guess still watch is what I meant to say, or listen, because if you want to be a part of the times, you know, people are talking about this. If you want to be relevant, you need to listen to this, whether you like video games or not. And these two video games are Fortnite versus PUBG.
PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
Right. So Fortnite and PUBG. PUBG stands for PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. These two video games are battle royale type games, which means it's last man standing wins. Mm-hmm. You jump in.
It's kind of like the Hunger Games, if the Hunger Games was a video game.
Yeah, you jump in with 100 other people. You find as many weapons and supplies as you can, and then you fight until you're the last one. If you're the last person, you win.
They're both based off of the Japanese movie called Battle Royale. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen the Hunger Games, it's kind of like that. A bunch of people go in, only one comes out. It's almost exactly like the Hunger Games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even the play field, the map, the place they're at gets smaller and smaller and smaller, so that the players have to get closer and closer together and eventually kill each other.
Yeah.
So we're going to be discussing these two.
I'm going to be taking the side of PUBG, the popular side.
No, I'm PUBG.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm Fortnite. Let me clarify.
He's already on my side.
I was reading the word PUBG.
He's going to be on Fortnite.
Yes.
I'm going to be on PUBG. Let's get into this, shall we?
Yes, let's get right into it.
The reason that these two are at odds, or like people are fighting over these, is because they're unbelievably similar.
But also pretty different.
Yes. Now, these weren't the first Battle Royale type games.
Yeah, they've been around forever.
I mean, Battle Royale games have been out forever. The first one that I guess got popular, the first one that came out as we are a Battle Royale game. Look at this. The one that got big was H1Z1. That's what the game was called.
Yeah. Which when did that come out? Do you know?
I don't know. A while ago.
Yeah.
But then these two games came out, Fortnite and PUBG, and these were very different from H1Z1, but super similar to each other, like unbelievably similar. The only difference, really, well, I guess that's what we're going to get into.
Yeah. I mean, there are slight differences.
I think PUBG is just, first of all, better.
You want me to? Well, I disagree. Who do you want to start?
Sure, refute me.
Okay. So, first I would like to point out that Fortnite is obviously more popular. It actually
just recently.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, PUBG started out as more popular because did it come out first? I think it came out first, which is one thing. But they started development at the same time, so it's hard to say if one copied off the other.
Actually, I would go as far as say as Fortnite.
I would disagree because you got to say they started development around the same time.
Sure. So how the rumor goes, is that this game started as a mod, so as a modification to another game. Somebody changed a game around and made this PUBG game. It wasn't called PUBG. It was just called whatever game it was. It was Arma 3. There was an Arma 3 game, and some guys modified it to be this new game. And the two owners, this is just a rumor. I couldn't find anywhere that would confirm this.
Okay.
But the two owners split up, and they were like, because they wanted to make this game big because it was getting really popular, but they disagreed on how the game should eventually turn out. So they split up to make their own games, and PUBG came out first. PUBG was, I guess, finished
from
their
the
product
rumors, they started these ideas at the same time.
Right.
So I would disagree that they copied off each other.
However, PUBG technically came out first because PUBG is more realistic. It has a more realistic vibe.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that's a downside for some people.
That is not a downside.
You might think it is. Well, okay, you tell me what's realistic about the graphics in PUBG. I would like to go out. The quality, whichever one you like more, you have to admit the quality of Fortnite is just 1,000 times better than PUBG. PUBG will crash if you are riding in a vehicle over like 60 miles an hour.
For the record, you have only played the Xbox version, which some people would call you a noob.
The graphics
and kick you out of the gaming community for
the graphics.
Things.
Well, you too. You're the same way. The graphics are still just as bad on the
that's
computer.
Arguable, but okay, I do see what you're saying.
Fortnite is a higher quality game. It runs better. And back to what I was saying originally, there's more players in Fortnite now. Fortnite has 3. I can't find it. Anyways, Fortnite has more players. And then that's obvious. If you have seen any memes about any video games, Fortnite is up there. I mean, people are like freaking out about this game. I don't know what it is about it. Well, I mean, I guess I understand, but for some reason, this one has just blown up tremendously.
It's true. Sarah, my girlfriend, does not play video games.
Oh, he's bringing his girlfriend into this.
I am. And she doesn't play video games at all, really. I don't think she's ever downloaded a video game in her entire life of any sort. And like a while ago, she texted me and was like, I downloaded this new game that everybody's playing. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, everyone talks about it. I was like, Fortnite? And she's like, yeah, I downloaded that. So this game is super popular. People who don't play video games.
So that's a plus.
People who don't play video games are downloading this game, which is sad.
What?
Because they're downloading the Battle Royale game that's not as good as PUBG.
PUBG is not better. You can go ahead and say you're...
Yeah, PUBG, it's more diverse. Okay?
No.
Yes. Yeah, listen to this. It has more maps. Okay, it has more places.
It has one more map.
No, it's got 3 and 1 on the way, so almost 4, including a gun range map, which basically you can just go in, pick up guns and fire away at any. You just practice with the guns.
Okay. Well, Fortnite, that doesn't change the quality of the game. Like, that's a nice little feature.
It's a great little feature. It's not a little feature. That's a huge feature. How many maps does Fortnite have?
Fortnite has 1, but
0. Well,
Fortnite map, the Fortnite map is better, I would say, because it's smaller. It's easier to maneuver around the map. Games can go quicker. It's more interesting. I've gone through a PUBG game and gotten to player number 17 out of 100 without seeing anybody. I haven't gotten through a Fortnite game without seeing anyone.
Well, that's play style. First of all, you could play Fortnite and run from everybody. You could do it. You could play like that, and you could play PUBG and find. I mean, in the maps in both games, but PUBG specifically, there are certain places where there's 100% chance that other people are going to be there with you, and you'll have to fight them. So
I suppose.
So if you're looking for quick games, you can land at the most popular places in the game and kill your way out. But back to my PUBG is more diverse. It has more game modes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Well, first of all, it's got a first-person and third-person mode. What does Fortnite have?
A third person. That's it.
That's it.
But with the way that Fortnite is, you don't need a first-person mode.
I don't care what I need. It's what I want. Accessibility.
No one wants a first-person mode for Fortnite.
PUBG has custom game modes. You can make your own game.
Does it really?
Yep.
Only on computer. Okay.
It's very close to releasing an official zombie mode.
Oh, guess what? You said they copied. Guess what Fortnite has? Fortnite had a zombie mode for a long time. Fortnite has a story mode. That's something PUBG doesn't have. Fortnite has all of the squads. It has squads. It has duos. It has solos.
True.
And and like the story mode I was talking about, where you fight zombies. And not to mention, this is kind of another point, but Fortnite just has like a better. It just looks better visually. It's more appealing than PUBG. It's colorful. It's bright. It's a beautifully made game.
It looks like it's made for 12-year-olds.
That's false. You know who
You go-
plays?
if-
You know 12-year-olds play?
You could
Call of
be
Duty.
playing
You know what
Fortnite.
PUBG looks like?
You could be playing Fortnite and be like, "Am I playing Minecraft or like Roblox?"
Well,
That's what it's
okay. That's what I was
equivalent
getting to next. Fortnite is more original. Fortnite didn't just take the Hunger Games and turn it into a game. Fortnite said, well, "Let's have a battle game where you can build things."
Fortnite's
Okay,
target audience
they-
is 5-year-old.
No, only
kids.
on the console. Only on PC. It
it's the
has an
same
older
exact
crowd.
way
No,
on
I
PC.
don't think so. You show me a 12-year-old that has a PC.
I know plenty, and you know what they play? Fortnite. All of them.
That broad audience. Anyways, you can build things in Fortnite, so you get resources by. That's another fun thing. You can destroy everything. Haven't you ever just wanted to walk through a forest
feature.
and just cut it all down?
That's the worst feature ever.
No, it's super fun. It adds another dynamic to the game instead of just shooting people. Not to mention, you can hardly shoot people in PUBG because it's so trashy. You can't aim for
Look,
your
you
life.
only played
You showed me a clip. You complain about it every night you play PUBG. You say that you hate the aiming, you can't shoot anybody, and it's not actual skill.
Let's get this out of the way right now. Jacob over here, including me, but mostly Jacob, has only played the.
You haven't played it either on console.
I said
on
including
PC.
me, you fool.
You said mostly me.
Mostly you, because you don't even try to understand the other side. The Xbox version is in very early beta. Okay, so it's not a finished game. It's actually called game preview.
It's been in beta for like months.
While the PC version is almost a completed product. I think it is considered a completed product
And
now.
It's still trashy.
And it's not trashy. No, it's not. It has great graphics, and it hardly ever it does any crashes or anything like that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, and your game, you can build stuff, and it's
cool.
That is the worst
Fun.
feature. If
No, I like it.
As a character, I'm hiding behind a tree because somebody is shooting at me, that guy should not be able to destroy every remnants of the tree with a couple
why you build a
shots.
fort.
Well,
Here's
why
another-
in the world would someone be able to use a pistol and completely take down an entire
Okay,
tree?
it's a video game. You have to bend your reality. Why is there 100 Russian guys just trying to kill each other in some Russian town? That's PUBG. That's what that is.
Because it's fun. It is not fun to destroy a giant tree with a pistol
I
and
think
then
it's
get
kinda
killed
fun.
by that guy who just gets destroyed.
Okay,
the
how
tree
about
and
this?
hide behind.
Drake plays Fortnite. That's a point.
Reason number 2 why I'm not playing Fortnite.
Okay,
Sorry,
fine.
Drake.
I will say this though. Okay, here's an actual point. Fortnite has regular updates. They're constantly improving their game. That's something that PUBG is not doing.
They're
Not
trying.
nearly as
They
well.
are.
But not nearly as well. You have to. I've heard you complain about that.
I will admit that Fortnite does have a really good community-based,
Yeah.
I guess,
They are very
updating
quick
system.
to fix things. They're constantly coming out with new things. They just came out with a thing called a porta-fort, which people are already having lots of fun with. It's like a little bomb that you put down and it builds a fort for you. Yeah, it sounds stupid, but it's fun.
Well, did you know that?
Not to mention that Fortnite makes more money than PUBG. A lot more, actually. I have the numbers up, but
It's because
you can take my word for it.
They're cons. Okay, Fortnite is a video game equivalent to a con man. You get it for
disagree.
free. It's advertising.
Yeah, it's
it for
free.
free.
It's a free game.
Yeah, but then you download it, and you know what you can do inside the game? Pretty much nothing. You can't customize your character. You can't unlock anything good. You can't excel in the game unless
Yes, you can.
you pay money.
That's
real
wrong.
life money.
The only thing that you can get with money is things that don't affect the game at all, and they just make your person look cooler. That's called capitalism. That's called entrepreneurism. That's called being a good business person.
But
that's what that is.
In-game purchases in-game purchases rip the soul out of.
Well, that's a personal opinion.
No, it's not. Everybody in the world dislikes in-game purchases.
No,
with PUBG,
they're fun.
With PUBG, you pay the base price, and you know what you get? Everything.
Well, not
will
really.
ever come out
You can't
with,
choose.
it's yours.
You can't choose what you want to wear. You have to open up boxes that you get with coins that you may or may not get. I've gotten about 18
That's an
pairs of
in-game
khaki
feature.
pants, and I can't. All I want is a gas mask, but instead I get 18 pairs of khaki pants.
Well, and by the way, you said PUBG's not coming out with anything new. They're not updating.
Not nearly as much as Fortnite is.
But they are. They're a little slow, I will admit, but they're coming out with bigger and better things, like the new war mode that they just came out with. It's pretty cool.
Is it 50 versus 50? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
no.
Oh.
I think it's 20 teams of 20, and you drop in. I think you start with weapons, and there's respawns, and you just try to get as many kills as possible until the time runs out. I think it's pretty cool. Did you and they were PUBG has said that they're going to, and they are trying right now, and they are working on releasing even more game modes. How many game modes does Fortnite have?
I think
one.
maybe 5. No,
One.
it's got Battle Royale, it's got zombies, it's got duos, it's got squads.
Duos and squads and whatever doesn't count. That's the same.
Okay, but
game
don't
mode.
okay, don't you trust the people? The people like Fortnite.
No.
That's my argument. You don't trust the people. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's
The
see.
people can be deceived.
What?
I said the people.
You're saying that
can
Fortnite
be
is
deceived.
deceitful?
Yes.
Well, I think that's blasphemy against the Fortnite people.
I'm
I
saying
think.
that
Okay,
because
well, how about
when
this
people,
point?
Look, these two
fine.
games are similar, but PUBG's better. And the reason why Fortnite is so much more popular is because people fall for the words free.
If
see,
it's
they don't
free,
wanna-
it's me. That's your saying.
People don't want to take risks, but with risk comes higher reward. So they see PUBG
Or
and they're like,
disappointment.
"Oh, it costs like
$60.
$60, even though it's
Overpriced
$60
much.
worth." It's worth it, but they don't want to take the risk of purchasing it because they might not like it. So instead, they buy this low quality
Low quality.
rip-off version called Fortnite for free.
There's no. I encourage all of you viewers, even if you know nothing about video games, just look up a picture of PUBG and then look up a picture of Fortnite and tell me which quality is better.
PUBG also, has more in-game everything. It has more in-game stuff.
Okay, at least the guns in Fortnite actually aim like you want them to.
PUBG has.
We're talking quality
know
over
what that
quantity,
means.
right? Would you
I'm
not
saying
rather have quality?
and quantity?
Okay.
PUBG's got vehicles, dude. Let's just take a moment
Okay.
to acknowledge that.
Have you ever-
in PUBG? You can
Can
get
we-
on a. Hold on, You can get on a little motorcycle. You can get in a Jeep. You can get in a truck. You can get in a one of those Scooby Doo vans. Yeah, you can drive one of those. You can drive a buggy, like a huge
buggy.
sand buggy. It's pretty awesome. It's great, and you can do all kinds of car fiascos.
Look
It's amazing.
up a video of car fails in PUBG, and it's just crazy.
Did you just get a text?
No, that was this computer did. I guess. I guess.
I do encourage you actually to go look up car fails in
Yeah.
PUBG. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
it's
but-
the most fun you'll ever have. I don't even care if you've played the game.
Okay, but how
I love
disappointing
those
is
compilations.
it? How disappointing is it if you're set, you've got the best games, or the best games. That's Fortnite. You have the best weapons in the game, and you get in a buggy with your friends. You're deep in the white circle. You just killed a bunch of people, and all of a sudden you hit one tiny pebble, and your car flips over, explodes, and kills all 4 of you. That's
First
the
of
most
all,
disappointing feeling in the world.
Even if and when that happens, it's hilarious. First of all, and second of all,
But what if you're trying to win?
second of all, that just requires piloting skills. You're just saying
no.
that-
Sometimes you can't help it.
You're saying
I'm
that
telling you, man.
PUBG requires skill, which it
No,
does.
I'm
While
saying it doesn't
Fortnite-
require skill, because you can be the best driver in the world and a rock could not have loaded yet, and you die. I've died
that's
multiple
not
times
true.
because of game error. I've fallen down from the plane and the houses haven't loaded, and the first time I ever played, there was just a tractor just sitting there. I climbed up on top of this tractor,
was pretty
and my
funny.
guy just flew up into the sky, and it said that I died.
Okay, Jacob right here is speaking from. Jacob is an Xbox enthusiast.
Okay,
He
even
is,
on
he is
even
born
on
from
computer
the
though,
Xbox
even on
world.
PC, it doesn't work super
He is a
great.
slave to Microsoft and only speaks through his noob eyes.
No, I'm telling you,
And
it's
the PC,
it's like that on PC too.
version, which is really the real version because it's what they came out first, and they've publicly said that that's the version they work on mainly. And then
So it's not as diverse.
that's
That's Fortnite. Fortnite has updates on all of their platforms, including mobile. They have this as a mobile game. Not to mention they came out with their mobile game first, and then weeks later PUBG came out with theirs. So who's the
good that
copycat?
it's good that you mentioned that they have a mobile
Zombie mode.
that they have
mobile version.
that they have a mobile version because it was not weeks later that PUBG came out with their mobile version. It was like days later. It was as if they were both working on it at the same time. And second of all, to play the Fortnite mobile version, you can't. You got to have somebody who's already who was invited to play to like invite you. Like you have to have some secret code.
They're still working on it.
The PUBG mobile version, anyone can play. You can play. And if you don't even like video games, I recommend you download it because people who don't like video games, they play iPhone games.
You guys can all play Fortnite on mobile too because I'll put out my friend code.
You can only, first of all, I'm pretty sure you can only invite one friend.
I think you can invite like 5.
Second of all, it's so much. It's
so much now.
Now, so first of all, vehicles, I think that's been settled. Even you have to admit, it's a blast driving around in
there's
the PUBG
definitely
world.
its cons. I'll say it's somewhat fun though.
And where are all the vehicles in Fortnite being destroyed?
Oh, actually, they're being added to Fortnite. They're adding vehicles.
You know what? First of all, really? Is that true?
Yeah, I believe so.
You believe so? You've been.
I didn't read the entire article, but I started reading it.
Let me actually tell you a little story because Jacob was a part of this, and he's also salty about this.
About what?
we were playing Fortnite. I recently started playing a bunch of Fortnite because in preparation for this video, I didn't want to go in blind, and I had to give both video games their opportunity to shine. And so I've played Fortnite. Me and Jacob and our sister, we're all playing Fortnite, and we see this ice cream truck. And my first instinct is to drive it. Well, you can't drive cars. My next instinct is to blow it up. And I mean, come on. That's everyone's second instinct. To blow something up. You can't use it, you blow it up.
Yes.
I start hitting it with this pickaxe that I have.
You're talking about the ice cream truck?
Yes.
Scenario.
And it turns out this ice cream truck has like 900, right? It's got like 9,999 hit points. And my first instinct is that something with this many hit points has got to be good, right? Because all the other vehicles, they've got like 100 hit points or something. But this ice cream truck has over 9,000 hit points. So we were like, let's destroy this thing. I bet it gives us something really good. It's got 100,000 health, 100,000 hit points. So me and Alex and Jacob, we're hitting away with our pickaxe, just trying to destroy it. Like, what was it, 20 minutes?
No,
20 minutes
it was like
go
2
by,
minutes.
And it blows up. And you know what we get? Nothing. It doesn't drop us any loot. It doesn't give us any experience. It gives us nothing. Now, that was the most disappointing time of my life, playing Fortnite. Explain that to me, Jacob.
Why would it's a challenge thing. You're supposed to find all of them through different game modes or in different games and stuff, and it gives you something special.
Well, it did not explain such things to me, and
well,
it
that's
wasted minutes of my life.
It wastes minutes of my life when I log on to PUBG, and it takes 17 minutes for it to load.
First of all, Fortnite also takes an extremely long way to load, you Xbox noob.
Not as long. Fortnite's also on PC.
Let's move on.
Wait, okay, I've got a point.
Oh, sure.
PUBG. PUBG is pretentious. It's very pretentious. They tried to copyright the circle closing in games. So you're on a map in a game, and it starts getting smaller and smaller. And they tried to copyright that. That's like when the Fine Brothers tried to copyright the word react.
Yeah, that's true.
Dumb.
That's true.
And it's unreasonable.
And
it's selfish.
You could look at it like that, or
I do.
You could look at it as if they're trying to protect their brand.
But they didn't start it. That's been around forever.
Just because you don't start something doesn't mean you can't claim it.
No, that's not how that works. You can't just say, "Oh, I like this, and I made it popular, so it's mine now."
Fine. That was, I admit, that was a trip up for the PUBG community, or PUBG. I guess the community doesn't really have any say in this. It was a trip up for PUBG, but they're just trying to. They're trying to keep up with Fortnite. I have to admit, Fortnite is getting growing in popularity,
for a reason.
And because it's free, and they're just as I said previously,
debatable.
They're just.
It's also a better game.
They're just trying to.
It's more accessible.
Lie to people, tell them it's free, but then you get on and your person is like.
But you're making it seem like you have to buy things. You don't have to. You're just a normal person. It doesn't
have to if
change
you
the game.
Have fun in the game.
No, you don't. You're saying that making your guy look like John Wick makes the game exponentially more fun.
My character in PUBG looks like Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction, and he's awesome.
Okay, but you know what? You want to know the extent,
part of the entire game.
The extent that you can get to customizing your person in PUBG. You can change their race. You can change their hair. That's all you can change on the actual person.
Not true.
Yeah, that is true.
You can change their skin. They have like several different skin tones.
You could change their race and you could change their hair. That's what I said.
And their hair color.
Yeah.
And their facial hair.
Okay. But when it gets to clothes. Okay. Yeah. When it gets to clothes, you can change basically the color of the shirt. You can have a long sleeve shirt or a short sleeve shirt, and you can get like stripes and polka dots, and that's about it.
That's not true at all. First of all.
Yeah, that is basically true. I've gotten 17 pairs of khaki pants.
Once again,
can I repeat?
I will note that Jacob is talking from a strictly Xbox point of view. He has done no research.
No, even on the
he is a Microsoft noob.
Or even on the PC version.
First of all, you can get all kinds of clothes. He doesn't, even in the Xbox version, which is just a game preview.
You can get like a gas mask. That's it.
No, you can get gas masks. Yes, you can get various types of hats, shoes, gloves. You can. There's an expansion pack that allows people to get bright blue jumpsuits and tuxedos. That's pretty cool. You can get spiked boots. They're like biker boots, and they got giant spikes on them. Looks awesome. You can get plaid shirts. You can get skinny jeans. You can get cargo pants. What Jacob's saying is just a flat out lie.
But no,
I've seen guys.
Okay, let's see. But generally, your person in PUBG is gonna look pretty normal. I can
true.
show you all the Fortnite skins and how cool they are.
But you know how they got those?
Because they
paid real life money.
Yeah,
that's
because
no fun.
I'm telling you, that's entrepreneurism. Look at this guy. You can be a bunny in a pink jumpsuit with like a creepy face mask on, or this guy with like demon eyes and like a super hood. You can be a zombie. You can be a skeleton. You can be a knight. You can be this little pumpkin dude. You can be so many things.
I think a good
Fortnite.
game.
Look at that guy. He looks cool.
Okay, whatever. I think a good game has good in-game rewards. You know, because like when you play a game, you're trying to play for something, right? I mean, yes, it's fun, and yes, I'm going to play with friends, but I want to. There's got to be a goal to the game, right? And so when you play PUBG, your ultimate goal is to get first place, right? You want to be the last man standing,
and just like in Fortnite too,
right? But then there's sub goals, I guess, is what I'll call them. Goals that pertain just to you. For instance, making your character look really cool, or making your guns look really cool. That's true. It comes to a good game. But with Fortnite, you don't get that. And Fortnite, all that comes in the
for
game
an easy price
is for an easy
$10
price
or something, and you get everything.
That's not a reward.
It's like $10 for everything.
But you can't.
You get a season pass.
That's not a reward.
Yeah, what do you mean that's not a reward?
That's just something you bought.
So
you don't get that for being good at the game.
So you're saying it's okay. So is it a reward to get Fortnite then? I mean,
you having issues with your mic over there?
Yeah, it's been falling this entire time. We need to fix that after this.
Well, you fix it real quick, and I'll explain to you one more thing about PUBG here. PUBG not only has their customizable characters that are free, you don't have to buy it. They also have now. Are you done fixing your mic? I feel like you're holding it in place.
It'll stay, but slowly it falls. So I'm just holding it. It's cool though.
Well, you can fix it real quick if you want.
No, I've been fixing it this entire time.
They have gun skins now, which is super cool. You can customize your weapons. Yeah, you want a cheetah print pistol? It's yours. What do you got, huh? What do you got over there?
You can dress up like a bunny. Why don't you?
For money. You have to pay like $4 for a bunny suit.
I don't know why you're saying that as a bad thing. I'm telling you, that's entrepreneurism.
Because in a game, I want it to reward me for being good, you know?
It does. You can get some things in the game. Like you can get skins in the game without paying real money.
I really don't think you can.
Yeah, you can. I just looked it up because I wasn't sure. We're both kind of noobs, a little bit of newbie to Fortnite. But anyways, overall, I think Fortnite, it's better quality. We already discussed that. It's advancing much quicker. It's getting fans quicker. It's updating its game quicker. Even celebrities like it. Drake played it. Did you know that the number one Fortnite streamer, Ninja, gets like $1 million a month streaming Fortnite?
Now,
the people love it. Everybody loves it.
I will give you a little ground here. I will take a couple steps back and say that playing Fortnite, I did have fun. Okay, I'm not going to say it's a bad game. I'm not going to say it's that bad. I know there's a lot of PUBG mega fans out there that
you're disappointing them.
I probably am. They're going to hate me for giving you any slack at all. But the facts of the matter, I'm trying not to be biased, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm arguing for PUBG, but I'm trying to give you a little bit of room, you know? And I do have to say, I played it, and I hope you guys have also played it, because you can't have an opinion if you don't know.
And this is like an easy, it's not like we're asking you to go get a $60 video game. You can get the mobile version, so both.
Right. If you're a super Fortnite fan, but you hate PUBG, but you've never played PUBG, I mean, you can't say you don't like PUBG because you ain't never played, boy.
Yeah.
But I have played both, and I do have to say it's fun. They're both fun.
Yeah.
But if you are a true gamer,
you can enjoy both. yeah.
Sure. If you are a true gamer, you can enjoy both.
But you're saying
if you are a manly gamer,
wow,
you can enjoy a PUBG more.
I mean, sure. I'll give you some ground too, since you did. I will say that PUBG. I was actually going to say something good about it, but I don't remember what I was going to say.
Oh, bro.
I was going to say Fortnite's community is kind of obnoxious sometimes, and I will admit it has a reputation for being with lots of like little 12-year-olds that are salty and rage quit. But you know,
it's true.
The game that doesn't distract from the game.
All that to say, both games are very similar.
Yep.
I think the defining factors of both games are the building in Fortnite, and Fortnite you can build forts and stuff,
which I think is fun.
And then the vehicles, you can drive vehicles in PUBG.
Yeah,
I think those are two very defining factors.
Mm-hmm. And maybe hey, they're thinking about adding vehicles to Fortnite. Maybe they'll add building to PUBG.
Oh no, I hope not. And I think that's what will sway people. You know.
Yeah.
If because I hate the building in Fortnite. I'm sorry.
I like it. I think it's fun. I'm not good at it yet. But
why am I running, shooting a guy, and suddenly he builds a giant ramp, runs up into the sky, and lands on my head with a shotgun?
Well, you could do the same thing.
Why isn't that a possibility?
You could do it too.
I don't want to. That's why I play PUBG.
I can't even look at PUBG. It gives me a headache sometimes with those graphics.
I think we're running out of time here. So
yeah. Did I change your mind?
You didn't change my mind.
Nope.
I will, like, if there's a bunch of my friends playing Fortnite, I'm not going to not play Fortnite.
Yeah, same
I'll
with
play
PUBG.
a little Fortnite, you know?
Yeah.
But my go-to game is PUBG.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like a super fan of either of these games like some people are, but if I had to play one, especially by myself, I'd definitely pick Fortnite.
I bet there's a lot of PUBG fans out there right now that listen to this, and they're like,
there's probably even more Fortnite fans.
and they're like hating me because I haven't. I bet there's arguments that they're thinking of that I'm not saying.
Yep. Well, probably on both sides.
Probably.
I think people are thinking that every time we argue about something.
Yeah, I mean, we do research, but we can't hit all the points. You know, we're not magicians. We don't know everything. Yeah, because magicians know everything.
Yeah. You mean psychic or something? I think. I don't know. Well, I don't know what you meant.
Sometimes they say things and I don't know what I mean.
I've been there.
So thanks for watching.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to follow us on Facebook and the Instagrams.
Yes.
At Squabble Podcast. That's at a
Squabble Podcast.
A Squabble Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please
and
do.
follow because it really helps us out.
It really helps us out.
Really,
ladies and gentlemen of the internet.
Hello. That's what we should have started that.
Yeah.
We were trying to get Boogie on the show, so if you guys want to ask,
he hears this.
You can listen to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Well, you can watch us on YouTube too.
Yeah.
You can see what our beautiful faces look like. And if you happen to be on iTunes, give us a rating.
Yeah, we're a 5-star podcast right now, so
we
make sure to keep it up.
If you rate us a 4-star, you just get up right now.
I'm gonna be upset.
No, I'm just kidding. Rate us a 1-star if you want. Just tell us what you think. And we have recently, we're almost to 200 subs. We're about, relatively, we're at like 150-ish.
Yes.
And we also have a Patreon now. So if you want to support us on Patreon, go ahead and do that because it's really appreciative.
We don't really have anything on there yet, but
we'll
work on it.
Really? I've been working on it, yeah. If you're donating, we got mugs over there. If you donated, if you're a $1 donator, I think actually it's $5. If you're a $5 donator, we're giving away free mugs. And I think I put like a $1,000 donator on there in case
You
anybody's
could come on
super
the show
generous.
if you do that. I don't.
Yeah, if you
I mean,
donate $1,000,
we'll do something. We'll come have like a tea party at your house or something.
yeah. I mean, we're not that special, but
Yeah.
with the tea
Well,
will be
speak for
special.
yourself.
We'll order all kinds of different teas. What are we saying?
I don't know.
We're gonna
Let's end it. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for watching,
Yep.
and we'll snap you later.
Snap you later.
Snap you later. I'm gonna go play some PUBG.
I'm playing Fortnite.